Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Winter.
And I'm Chy.
And today we are on episode 15.
Hey.
It's exciting. We're so excited, y'all.
That is exciting.
Also today, just telling you guys ahead of time, we're filming 2 episodes today. I already told them this on live. So if you don't watch my live videos, you don't know. But we're filming twice today. And I'm just like, oh my God, my hair is not done. I'm gonna have to wear this style for 2 weeks in a row. Like, that is so annoying. You know when you have a bun, you don't have your hair done? Oh my God. So
you know what's funny? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, let me put one of my little wigs on. Put on a little lace front and, do something like that. But I'm like, they probably might see that. I don't know how to do my hair at all. At least you know how to do it.
I do know how to do my hair, but I don't know. It's just, I'd be tired of it.
I think you look cute. I think you look like a little get it girl.
A little get it girl.
Like, just like she used to get
What
it.
is a
like
get
in high
it
school,
girl?
like a little get it girl.
Is that a Southern term?
Maybe.
She would just be saying random country things from time to time.
Is a pig, like, pussy, pork?
From time to time, and I'm just like, what do you mean? So today, I guess this week, it's been pretty eventful.
Yeah, it has been pretty eventful.
Been going on.
So, we went to the Bay.
Oh, we did go to the Bay, and if you guys. We're going to the Bay tomorrow.
We're going to the Bay tomorrow. But
by the time you watch this,
we will be at the Bay. We would have gone to the Bay and, done all that fun stuff. I told her, I was like, I want to go to the ghetto. I want to go to the hood. Yeah. I want to go where they shoot them up, bang, bang.
So we shall see where I'm going to take her. I have some things in mind. I really just want to show her, like, monumental moments, like the place I lost my virginity at.
Girl, that's like boring.
The church I used to go to with my grandma.
Introduce me to the man that did it, and then you say where you go from there. And I'm just kidding.
No.
How did that feel?
Speaking of virginity, guys, so Brittany Renner came out and was talking about her body count.
Oh.
I didn't
know where you were going with this.
No, I was thinking of, who I lost my virginity to because I had to think about today who I lost my virginity to, and then on and on and on.
Wait, you had to think about it, so it's not
No. I knew who I lost my virginity to, but I had to think of him today because I had to write him down. So it just reminded me of
Wait, so do you have a list of everybody you've done it with?
So I just wrote it down today.
God damn, how big was that? I'm just kidding.
Honestly, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. But is it
larger than Brittany Renner's?
It's healthy.
Brittany Renner said hers was 35.
It's healthy. Is it bigger than Brittany Renner's? Yeah. But honestly, I don't even believe that's true. I don't believe her body count is only 35. That is sleeping with 2 people in a year. Even if you have a slight hoe phase, that's not even realistic. Yeah. I'm 30 years old. I haven't just slept with 2 people in a year. Maybe I've only slept with one person for 2 years, but then what if I had a little wild spurt at one point? So
I've had a little wild spurt before, but mine's still under hers, but I have had a little wild spurt.
Your body count is under hers?
Mm-hmm.
Damn! I am a whore! Yo, really?
Mm-hmm. It's way under.
Way?
Because I wrote all mine down too.
Well, you were with somebody for 6 years.
Yeah, so that's helpful. That helps a lot. So
yeah.
Mine is... but I honestly think that's the lamest shit in the world for a man to ask a woman's body count.
I know. Please go to
What's
hell.
your mom's?
Please, yeah, that's what I literally said on live today. I was like, "What's your mom's and why is she struggling?"
Yeah, why is her body count? That. Why is your mom's body count 40 and she has 12 different baby daddies and why do none of your siblings have the same last name?
Yeah,
let's go there. Because I feel like if a man were to ask that would really turn me off. So I'd be like, how many your mama got?
Honestly, I just think it's so childish and so dumb. Why does it matter how many people I have slept with?
Only hoes say that.
Yeah, really?
No,
hoes say that? Honestly, probably true because...
No, I feel the same exact way though.
No, but the girls who have a low-ass body count be irritating the hell out of me. They're like, because I'll be like, I'm 30. You think I haven't slept with people? Come on now.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, I only have... 3 bodies. Girl, don't nobody care. Get you some dick. What are you even saying?
Keep that
little tight ass coochie away. No, I'm just kidding. That little clean ass, tight.
Exactly, clean ass. Fucking
matter
0 mile.
Matter of fact, come here.
Let me see what's up with that.
No, I just think it's so stupid and so childish. Honestly, we're only gonna live once in this earth. Have sex, do it safely. what is the problem? There's no problem. Coochies don't get loose from sex. Don't let no man trick you or persuade you into thinking they do.
Yeah.
It snap right back. So what's the damn problem?
I agree with that. I do. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not about to slut shame nobody, even if I'm not there. But but seriously though, I have had a whole
I don't
phase
even
too.
think I'm going to tell you my number.
No, tell me.
No, I'll
Like-
tell you after. You're going to look. I'd be like, 2000.
I'm not gonna look at you differently at all. Believe me,
No,
I know some girls who
I'm gonna tell you, but
Yeah.
not on camera. You know they be trying to hear our whispers,
They do.
read our lips
Here it
past
is.
the cards. Like
suck my.
this, how many body counts I have? 2.
I seen that a long time ago. I thought that was the funniest thing
Oh
ever.
yeah, my little. How many body counts do I have? 1, 2, 3. My fucking business. That's my go-to, y'all. Still my go-to.
And you know what's crazy to me? I feel like because Brittany Renner is in the same kind of similar limelight as you, but it's like it's always the black women I feel like that get shamed or frowned upon for having a body count or dating these men because they are in a public light.
Right.
But it's literally like the Taylor Swifts, the Ariana Grande. I didn't even realize until
Aria's
TikTok brought it
trifling.
out.
Yeah.
that she been moving around.
And not only has she been moving around, she been moving around with other people's men.
yeah,
which is
and that's
crazy.
just that's something you could judge a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's something I will judge you on. I don't judge you if you just out here thought and bop and trot and have fun. But like if you're just sleeping with other people's men's, causing divorces, breakup fights, like I will maybe side eyes you like you're out of pocket. You're out of line.
Yeah.
I don't know about Taylor Swift though, because honestly, I don't pay attention to Taylor Swift. Like honestly, like I've heard that she like has dealt with a lot of people, but like I hate to say this, and I know the Swifties, is that what they're called, will probably come for me. There's literally not one thing that I find interesting about Taylor Swift. Like, I'm sorry, like not a singular thing.
I love the fact that she's tall. Tall girls unite. I love the fact that
Yeah.
she's tall, but what I will say is that, I mean, she makes money off of her dating life. So, I mean, it always makes for a great song.
Like why? Because her songs are
Yeah, because her
based on-
songs are
okay.
about dating. Her song, you know what I'm saying? But she be bouncing around too, and I feel like it's a little like it sucks because it's such in a limelight position, and it's just like you might have just gone on a date with somebody, and now they connected to you. Like when you flew out for that to see that guy that one time, you didn't do nothing with him.
Yeah.
But if somebody were to know about that, they'd be like,
They
well,
tie him to
they
me.
tie it to you.
Yeah, like even like times, that's why I try so hard like to not tell people who I'm dating or even hint, because it's just like, even if I only want to talk to this guy for 2-3 months, now I'm tied to him forever on the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's so irritating. Like, and obviously like they're on huge scales, so that's different. You can't even walk out the house with nobody.
Yeah.
But speaking of Taylor Swift, what do you think about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
I didn't know you wanted to get into that.
Yeah. I mean, we could just chat about it a little. I mean, we're
'Cause I
cool
thought
with
about it,
Kayla. We're cool with Kayla. Shout out Kayla Nicole, Travis's ex-girlfriend. Honestly, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked, and
It's
I feel really bad for Kayla. I'm not gonna lie.
it all went downhill. Yeah, because seeing that on such a public level is just crazy. And
Also,
I can't imagine how
yeah.
she would feel. But it all went downhill, I feel like, when he cut his beard off and he got that little stash right there.
When he started acting white,
He started, you know what's crazy? I was like, but you know what's crazy? I think, and shout out to Kayla and shout out to their whole relationship, but I just think he's doing what he wants to do. And I think it's a good opportunity for Kayla to do the exact same thing. Get
Yeah.
you a nice black king,
Right.
because he got him a nice vanilla swirl woman. I'm not going to say what a lot of the internet is saying, but looks-wise,
I mean, we all know that. Come on.
downgrade. But it's Taylor
Kayla-
Swift. We cannot shit on Taylor Swift.
Kayla is so gorgeous.
Kayla is the baddest.
She's like an incomparable beauty. So
Yes.
it's like, I mean, honestly, anybody that he was going to end up with was going to be a downgrade.
It's gonna be, yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know. I just feel bad because I have been around Kayla and Travis together, and like I felt like they really like loved each other. And I don't know. I think Kayla is such a good girl. Like, she's great. She's funny. She's pretty.
She's so
she's
funny.
smart. Like, all of these things. And like, it sucks when like you see somebody so gorgeous, like, you know, having to still deal with bullshit. Like, it's just never ending. And I mean, seeing that on such a big platform, it's like Taylor Swift has so many fans that it's like people are gonna bash Kayla
for
and
no
attack
reason.
her, and you know she's gonna have to deal with that on top of you know, having that heartache. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's so extremely public. It's like if Beyonce was fucking with your ex, like, you know, like that's hard, girl. Like that's a lot.
You can't really even say much for real because
Yeah.
it is like Beyonce in a sense, but it's like I can't imagine that either.
That's the white Beyonce to a lot of
It is the
Caucasian
white
people.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
I remember that guy. He was Beyonce again. We've said it every episode. We've talked about
Beyonce, send us some flowers or
Beyonce,
something.
send me the white roses that you be sending.
Right.
But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I really can't imagine that. And it does because I can't imagine, like,
I wanted them to get married. I wanted Kayla and Travis to get married. Like, I thought they were going to get married. Like, I used to ask Kayla, like, when is he going to propose? Like, you know, like stuff like that. So, and hopefully she doesn't care that we're talking about this, but I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. It's the truth. I wanted them to get married.
Yeah.
I think that, also, do I think it's corny on Travis's end? I do think it's a little corny.
Really?
Yeah, I do think it's a little corny. I'm not going to lie. And I won't specify as to why, but I do think it's a little... I'm not going to specify as to why. But just like doing that so publicly, like, you know...
Oh, yeah. How long have they been broken up? See, I don't really even know any of their tea at all.
I'm not going to get into any of those, but
I could Google that.
Yeah, you can Google that. That's just like...
I think the best thing for her to do at this, Kayla, because I mean, I can't speak for her, but I feel like at this point, the best thing for you to do is
upgrade.
Fuck with the owner of
the team. Of the team, Kayla. Of the team.
Now you taking orders from me, or his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you stepdaddy.
But I mean, dudes be on Kayla, so that's not going to be hard for her. That's easy.
Just to focus on what is best for her. Like, I mean, what would you do in that situation?
Or what I do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Like his best friend to make him best man. No, I'm just kidding. No, but actually though, like I would just honestly, Kayla, pop out.
Oh, that hurt a man feelings when you looking good.
Pop out. She could pop out. Like
she probably is. I mean, you know better than me what she doing.
Come on, KK. But I'm sure she don't want to seem like bitter.
Yeah,
spiteful, whatever. But what's wrong with a little spite?
What's wrong?
Because you could do your big one for real. I think that she just hasn't want to do her big one.
Yeah, and I'm like, you saying that, but you kind of experienced something similar, and you still never blasted the girl.
I never did that.
Do it right now.
No, I did experience something similar, and I feel like I didn't take it to the internet ever, even to this day, because I didn't want to seem like no bitter ass, like B. So, I mean, that's another thing. You don't want to seem bitter, even if you are crushed and literally brokenhearted, literally physically sick off of heartbreak. I'm not gonna let this girl know. Like, you know?
Of course not. No. And I feel like Taylor's just so clueless. She just be like, whatever, da-da-da-da-da.
You think so? I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I've never been around Taylor, but I've been around people that are like similar, like in her friend group. Mm-hmm. They're not clueless people. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
I kind of feel like that about Selena. That's how she is. She be knowing what she be doing, but whatever. What about the Kardashians?
Oh, the Kardashians. By the way, I love the Kardashians.
Me too. I am a fan. I cannot stand when people hate Kim.
I cannot stand when people hate on the Kardashians, like, because I feel like when you hate on the Kardashians, it's just because you're like jealous. Like,
I hate it. I feel like that when people hate on Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just like you have nothing to really hate on.
They say the stupidest stuff about the Kardashians, and it's just like, well, they're done. They have no talent. What do they need talent for? Their talent is grabbing your attention and making you talk about them. What do they need a talent for? Like, I don't understand.
Right here talking about them.
Right.
But I feel like there's sister drama going on right now. Now I can relate to it because I do have sisters, but it's just like, I just feel like at this place where now, did you see the most recent thing?
Yeah. Well,
where the phone conversation?
Thing. Yeah. I think I just watched that today.
Yeah.
Oh, the phone conversation? I'm a little bit behind, but I was trying to catch up today, and I saw them like sit down and have a talk.
Yeah, on the phone.
But my eyes were closed, so I was getting my lashes done. So were they on the phone or were they sitting down?
They were on the phone. They were sitting down on the phone.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, they were talking about the wedding thing.
They were talking about the wedding thing, and then it goes into like Courtney just being completely I feel like at this point, they just need to leave Courtney alone. I feel like Courtney was like, I hate you. I don't want to be here. This is what it reminded me of with my own.
See, I haven't watched that. They had another sit down talk like in the last season, and then they just started the new season, right?
Yeah, they just started the new one.
So, and then they had the phone conversation. So they talked about it last season, and I watched that. They sat down, I guess, and talked about it. So now they had a phone conversation about it again.
This is what I wanted to say. What reminded me of, like, because I've done this with done this personally with my siblings, but like, because I have 4 older sisters, but if two of them are arguing, one will bring into the other sisters. Well, we all feel this way.
Right.
I cannot stand that shit. Like, I'm like, this is between y'all two.
Yeah.
Don't put the rest of us in y'all mix because you feel like you can't stand on your own.
I saw that clip.
And I feel like that's what Kim was doing. She was like, we have a whole group chat. One of my sisters
that was
did
wrong.
I was like, girl, just and I can understand if you feel that way and you feel like you can't stand on your own, you need some backup. But it's just like,
no, but that's too far because
Yeah.
it's like, why are you trying to like alienate me? Like, okay, we have an issue, but now you're like telling me basically my friends hate me, my kids hate me,
my
everybody
kids hate
talks
me, everyone
about
hates me. It's
like,
just like, now you proving a point that like why she don't want to be in this environment.
But that's just some sibling shit. Like that's some like mean sibling stuff. And like, it's like, obviously people are going to have their opinions about Kim's character and like doing something like that. But also you have to understand like those are sisters.
Yeah.
And sisters are crazy. Okay. And like
at the end of the day, we are connected in blood.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's how I feel with my siblings.
Yeah.
But it does look deep rooted though. And it's just like,
yeah, for sure.
I will go to war with my sister, but if anyone else says one little thing about her, it's just like,
well, I'm sure they feel like that too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm sure they all feel the same way, but like obviously they have some deep rooted like older sister, younger sister stuff going on that's probably been going on since they were kids.
It's always them two, the older one and the one right behind.
So like I'm sure it's just like deep rooted family stuff, but that was messed up for Kim to like bring into.
That was what I thought about. I was just like, you don't got to just stand on your own. That's situation, because I done dealt with that too, and like I can get it sometimes.
That's even with friends though. Like when you have a friend and they're like, okay, well, so-and-so feels the same way. And it's
my God.
Okay.
I just dealt with that recently. I was like literally coming to me and so shows Shy, such and such. This was about my birthday. Oh my goodness, girl.
Wait, what? I don't even remember that.
So my Big Bear birthday.
Oh yeah. We went to Big Bear for her 30th birthday, 29th.
I'm 25. But yeah, it was my 30th.
Her 40th birthday. No. It was an amazing trip, by the way.
It was a great trip. We had a blast. I always do like something for the girls for my birthday. Like it's always a blast.
That was one of the funnest girls trip I've ever been on. It was a freaking ball.
Thank you. I love that. Yeah. But it really was so, but you know the two that kind of got into it a little bit.
Yeah.
And so literally I get a phone call. This is, mind you, a year and a half later, I'm like,
what were they saying?
They were like, she was mean to me the whole trip. And she was like, well, I was going through something. You were mean to me. And I'm like,
still holding on to it?
Still holding on to shit. And I'm like, look.
They were getting into it, y'all.
Yeah, they were getting into it. And then she was like, who was mean? And then she was like, she said, all of your friends felt the same way. I was like, everybody. I was like, no. I was like, everybody was just vibing, enjoying themselves. Nobody said anything about you. Like, this is a good time. Yeah. And I'm like, she's like, well, I'm about to call them all. I'm about to see in the group chat. I was like, can we not do that?
Can we not bring up some two-year-old girl trip drama?
Exactly.
That is too funny.
You know what else pisses me off when a sister thing?
What?
So we're going to see her sister in the Bay. So that's that's a good thing for a baby.
I do have a sister. Not a lot of people know that I have a sister. Well, she's my half sister, but she's my sister. But yeah, I mean, me and my sister used to get into it when we were younger. Me and my sister fought before.
Yeah, my sister
physically fought. We fought on Venice Beach, and we fought because my sister. We were walking on Venice Beach, and a little person walked by, and my sister's like, "Oh my God, look, a midget!" Hella loud for the person to hear. And
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
rude.
I was like, "Don't ever do that around me again." Me and my sister have like.
How old were y'all?
We were probably, I don't know, like. I was probably 16 and
so y'all grew up together?
We didn't grow up together, but we did grow up like from time to time together. Like I would spend the night at her house, like blah, blah, blah.
So you've known her all your life?
Yeah, I've known her all my life. I've known her all my life, but we never like lived in the same house. So like when I would spend time with her, I'd like go spend the weekend at her mom's house. Pretty much.
It's interesting. I've never fought with my sisters like that. I don't agree with that.
You never physically fought your sisters?
My sister punched me one time when I threw a piece of cheese at her, but.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
But no, I'm not about to do that. And one of my, like, I've argued for sure. Yeah. And like, you know what I'm saying?
None of your sisters have ever fought?
What? They have thrown hands.
Oh, okay.
They have fought like men in the street.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Never forget, and my sisters watch this. One of my sisters that just finished fighting each other, like literally fighting each other, fist fighting each other. And a girl from down the street has said something crazy to one of my sisters. And both of the ones who just finished fighting each other went to go beat the two girls up over there. I was like, that is just how sisters are. It's just like literally the same second. They like fighting each other. And they're like, what you said, bitch?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go. I didn't see one of my sisters beat up two girls when I was young. Like my sisters have... we've gotten in a car together to go fight a guy one time when we found out he was cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's literally just like a gang that you're always a part of. It's a gang that you're a part of. And it's just like, I would literally go to war with them and for them. And it's just, I don't know. So that's why I thought about, I know this is old news, but not really, because they're hanging out more and more, the Kylie and Jordan situation.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, they've been hanging out with each other after like rekindling their friendship after like 4 years.
Yeah. Damn, that happened that long ago?
I think so. Was it 4? I don't know. I be knowing half the truth.
Damn.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But I feel like personally, how do you feel? I'll say how you feel first. See how you feel first.
Well, first of all, I feel like when everything happened, like a lot of people kind of, you know, they want to be against the Kardashians. They want to be like, oh, the Kardashians are dead wrong for like, you know, picking on her after that whole thing happened. And
I would have done worse.
They're bullying her. She deserved it. Quite frankly, she deserved that. People forget what she did. And think about if your sister, her man, kissed your sister's best friend, you're not gonna care about none of that. Like, what? What are we talking about?
I probably would have fought her. I don't think I would have been her friend ever. I feel like you kissing my man when you do something like that to my sister.
If I was Kylie, I probably would have fought her. Like, genuinely, I would have fought her. If I was Chloe, I for sure would have fought her.
Yeah, I swear, I stand on that too. And it really bothers me for a long time that people were literally like, well, she did. No, at the end of the day, first of all, you're not that stupid. You're not that young. You're not that dumb. Yeah. You know exactly what you're doing. The moment you go to.
And you know what family you're crossing. So can you be that mad when you get the backlash of the whole world on you, and then everybody comes to Captain Save-A-Ho you? I mean, it's mean. Yes, of course it's mean. But at the end of the day, you know the power of this family. You've seen it firsthand since you were a little ass girl.
Yeah.
So why, out of all the possible things that you could do, why would you go make out with that girl's man?
Yeah. And then
yes, he's a hoe. Of course, he's trifling as hell. But that's
disgusting.
Different. Jordan was damn near another sister
to them.
Yes.
And you know how I feel like Chloe is the coolest one. I mean, I don't know none of them.
I think Chloe's the coolest one.
I think she's the coolest
just
one.
from the outside looking in.
Yeah. So it's just like no, I would have taken that so personally. I would never talk to her again. And it's just like, you know exactly what you're doing from the moment you get there. You're not even texting. I would have literally automatically, I found out I'm at one of my sister's man house. I'm like, girl,
I wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, I literally. And if I didn't find out till after, you don't even know the house. You know how sometimes basketball players be having different houses. You see me be like, your man's here. Yeah, I'm snapping it up. I'm doing that. You not saying nothing. And then you crying them crocodile tears on the red tabletop.
And like, honestly, I've been to like all them type of parties where it's hella basketball players and it's hella people and you don't nobody take your phone, don't take pictures and things like that and all of that. And it's like, how does that even happen? If there's a house full of people, this is the person that you're connecting with for the night and you're going to make out with and kiss. I mean, Tristan is trifling, low down, dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
But Jordan, you know better, bro. No matter how drunk you are, no matter what, you know,
no matter how young, ditzy.
Come on.
I feel the exact same way. Yeah. And it's just like, I think people are comparing it. People are like, well, if Chloe gonna take Tristan back, then she should just.
First of all, she shouldn't have took Tristan back. But also with Jordan, it's like, I'm sure that it was hella hard for Kylie. Yeah. Because that's like your sister. Like that is like your sister. That's your best friend. And like the amount of stuff that Kylie has like gone through in her life and she's been there for it. And like, there's only so many people Kylie Jenner can probably trust. Yeah. So when you lose one of those people that it's like, you're really one of my solid core people that probably knows everything about me, that has to like hurt in a whole different type of way. So, I mean, on the other hand, I do get it. Like, it's like, I want to work this out and I know it was a mistake and like all of that. And they did take their time. But when it happened, they should have just beat her damn ass and not told the world or something. I don't know.
I never trust her again, low-key.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, not to the full extent. No. Especially with a man. I mean, come on, bro. That's the lamest thing to follow with a friend for.
Yeah,
a man? A disagreement, something else, some money, even anything, like anything. But
some dick?
That's crazy.
No, I don't agree with that either.
IDK.
Look, our note cards are back, you guys. Yes. I honestly missed them the last episode.
What? Oh, our note cards?
Our note cards, did you?
I really
don't care. I love these little note cards.
Also, guys, we have I did something today on Instagram where I asked you guys if you wanted to know some questions. Should we get into those or no?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Time flew by.
Should we?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into some questions, y'all.
Yeah, we're not going to do just one. But honestly, we give advice for real people. We give realistic advice. Because y'all be like, I would have done this, and that. No,
What?
Because not the last one, the one before that, they were like, nah, this and that. No, women be dealing with a lot of different things. And we look at it from all angles. So honestly, our advice might be the best.
Somebody said, what's the best social media platform to focus on for content creating? TikTok. I would say TikTok. I always tell people TikTok is the easiest to get followers.
Yeah.
It is, because you get one viral video and baby, you up there. How are you unapologetically yourself? I think this is good for both of us because I feel like we're both very unapologetically ourselves.
Mm-hmm. How are we unapologetically ourselves? Comfortability. I'm comfortable with myself. I don't care what anybody else has to say about me. I wholeheartedly have gotten to know me and be personal with just me. I've had room to grow. I've been by myself. I'm comfortable by myself. So, and I've been this way all my life. So there's nothing really I don't know. Both of my parents are low-key clowns. They're both hilarious. My dad is one of the funniest people I know. Yeah. I was class clown in high school.
That's so funny because like some of these questions are like, how were you guys growing up? Like, how were you?
Yeah, people who watch this are like, this is what you should be. The people who know me from when I was younger are like, this is what you should have been doing a long time ago because this has always been me.
Yeah, when I see people out who know me from high school, they're always like, you're exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like they're always like, you're exactly the same. And I remember when I was in high school, I've said this before, but this moment will always stick with me for literally ever. But I overheard this boy talking about me and he was like, yeah, that's just how Kayla is. You either love her. Well, they used to call me Princess. I'm just saying Kayla. I used to lie to people and say my name was Princess. But they'd be like, that's just how Princess is. You either love her or you hate her. And I heard that and it stuck with me forever. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because it's so true.
It is
like
so true.
Even to this day, it's like there's no in between. It's either I love that bitch or I hate that bitch. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's funny. But, and how am I unapologetically myself? I mean, I don't know. Like, I think that I may actually have something wrong with me the way that I don't feel shame.
I think yours is different from mine too because you kind of thrive off of, like I seen this Lotto interview. She was like, I'm gonna go harder you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you remind me of that.
Yeah.
I'm not to say I would be more of a people pleaser because I'm not at all. I don't give a fuck about y'all, but I'm more so of a like, I just want to keep I'm cool.
You want to keep it cool.
Yeah, and I'm cool. I don't want to deal with that. And I think you thrive more.
I feel like I thrive in people doubting me and I thrive in people playing in my face and I thrive in people like, you know, disrespecting me. That makes me want to shit on people. And that has driven me. Like that has driven me in so many different ways. Like I'm really the type of person that'll turn my pain into $1. Like for real. Like that's how I feel like I'm unapologetically myself. And like, yeah, I think that I'm just me, boo. I'm just doing me, and I just don't really care.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that too.
You just have to not care.
Yeah, you just have to, honestly, you have to not care. But sometimes some little Gen Zs be doing some cringy stuff on TikTok.
What do you mean?
Like when they just do like certain things, I'm like, ugh. Like I don't understand how people be filming and dancing in public. Like I care about stuff like that. I know it's random, but I was just thinking like
I would care about that.
I would care like certain things are just like, what do y'all
like maybe care about that? But you know, that's a canon event. You have to embarrass yourself in your teen years. We used to do so much cringy stuff in our teen years, and we thought it was so cool. And I'm sure all the Gen Zers are gonna look back at all their little, you know.
Yeah, their little videos.
And it's going to be worse for them because their stuff's on the internet forever.
Yeah, forever.
We did stuff that, thank God, is not all set in stone.
You know what else I think about with them is that, you know how these kid actors get to this fame really quickly and then it's like, it dwindles down and it's just like, whoo, it goes downhill in their adult years. I'm like, I wonder if they've reached their like, I don't know. I do feel like there's going to be a study on the Gen Z eventually.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Right now, I think millennials.
Did you see that the like kids in school right now are apparently like super, super dumb?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like can't spell, can't read, can't write, like type crazy stuff. And they're trying to say it's because of the pandemic or whatever. Because like they were doing like the homeschooling from Zoom.
I think
but it is on the parents.
I was just about to say that. I think it is on the parents as well. Because first of all, I'm about to be really strict on my kid and be like, you got to do this shit.
Yeah,
so I mean,
sure. I'm not playing when it comes to being smart.
Me neither.
Stupid people annoy me. So I can't have no little stupid gremlin running around my house.
I'm gonna get me an Asian nanny. Is that racist?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
I think. I don't know. Is that racist? I don't know.
They're smart.
Tell us, is that racist? Please. In other news. Nah.
In other news, she used it.
How was y'all's childhood growing up for the both of y'all? Who was your favorite friend?
My childhood was great. I had
A bunch of sisters.
I had a bunch of sisters. It was always something going on. It was fun. I had a good child. I had a great mother. I had a good.
What?
I had a great father. I had a good childhood. I had a fun childhood. One of my best and closest friends is Kelly Boyd. I love her. Shout out to Kelly. I grew up like
Kelly.
Hey Kelly. One of my I had a clique in high school.
I had a clique.
In elementary, we were the pretty chick clique.
It is just we're just so opposite.
Yeah.
Like our whole upbringing is it's so funny. Like we're literally opposite people and we just are like we're yin and yang.
We're just clique.
We're yin and yang. You're definitely the white side and I'm the dark side.
The white, like white flag?
No, like it's like yin and yang, the white side.
Oh, yeah.
And
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I actually don't know what those stand for. I thought like.
White means purity. But yeah, Courtney, Kristen, Cass. I had a whole little crew. I had a little Charlize. I had a lot of, I'm sure they would think probably like growing up now, because a lot of them are still in Louisiana. Well, some of them are still out here, but me and Kelly not grew up, but like she got 2 kids. She got a husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is so weird that people are like actually like thriving and having husbands and
yeah.
and things.
What's yours?
My childhood would I like to describe it as Matilda. Have you ever watched Matilda?
I loved Matilda. Did you think
Yes.
you had magic little powers?
I do have magic powers, so I think when you know. I would describe my childhood as like Matilda, and I had a best friend. I think I got this best friend in. My first best friend her name was Quishayla. Her name was Quishayla Pigram. Shout out to Shayla. And that was and she's from Louisiana.
Really? Oh, yeah, I think you did tell me this.
Yeah, she's from Louisiana. She came after Hurricane Katrina. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was like my best friend. We used to do all sorts of raggedy stuff. My grandma had Parkinson's disease. So I would be at my grandma's house all the time. Quishayla was the neighbor. And my grandma had like somebody who would come sometimes and caretake for her. And we would like...
Parkinson's, what's that?
Parkinson's disease is the disease where you shake. Not me digging in my nose. Sorry.
Oh, the disease where you where
you have, like,
Muhammad Ali?
Oh yeah, I think he had Parkinson's. Yeah, so my grandma had Parkinson's disease. I grew up, seeing her with that, and then I would be with my best friend Quishayla. And I remember one time, me and Shayla, you know when you go outside and you make mud pies. Mm-hmm. So
my goodness,
we made this mud pie and we like put all sorts of stuff in it and we like molded it into a shape of like a meatloaf and we like put it on a real ass plate and covered it with foil. And my grandma's like little like the caretaker would only come like maybe once a week and she was hella young. And we were like, Lupe, look, the neighbor gave us a meatloaf to try it. And she was like, really? And she really like tried it. And we were like, yeah. And it was disgusting.
No, wait, let me tell you a story real quick about my child. So, all right. Okay, so don't judge me because I volunteer with the homeless every Tuesday.
What did you do? This is not going to be funny. This is going to be bad.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do it.
No, tell me.
No. I got a different one. So I had these.
She kicked a homeless man and pissed on him. No. What did you do?
This is bad. We used to like get little cartons of eggs.
What? What? And throw them where?
It wouldn't even be at homeless people. It would be at people on the street. So it'd be like, if me and you were walking down the street, we'd be like, boom. We used to like throw eggs. We used to like get asked to use my mom's car. And my older sister would drive. And we would be like in the sun. It was in a van too, a little Quest van. And we would throw them at them. We would throw them at people driving by. And I'd be like, we'd stop. And I wasn't like low-key like 13, 14. I'd be like, and a guy would be walking. I'd be like, hey, cutie. And walk up.
Not a little ass girl.
And I remember one time this guy had like a little, the little race car jackets back in the day?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, cutie, I like your jacket. He'd be like, oh, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Red. That's what they used to say in the South. And I'd be like, poop. I remember one time I got caught when I was in like 4th grade. We had found this little, one of my friends, Megan and Andy, they were sisters too, and the side of they stayed on the end of the street. We had found her dad's like porno. And I don't know, did I tell this story?
No.
We had found her dad's like porno book or whatever. So we were, I was at her house and I had seen, no, it was Kourtney's house that I had seen Kim Kardashian's porn. But that's besides the point. We had ripped pages in the magazine. It was like nudie pages in the magazine. And we had put them in everybody's mailbox on the street. And my dad was a welder, so he would be like off for a week and he'd be gone for 2-3 weeks. So I forgot that he was off. And so he was sitting in the back. And in the back, there's like an opening right there. So he seen me go in everybody's mailbox
and put
them little nude pictures in there. So he watched me do the whole thing. So when he was sitting out, he was like, we finished there, we were laughing about it. And he was like, come here, Chy. And he was like, I was like, what? Hey, Dad. And he was like, what you was doing? I was like, nothing. Putting a weekly newspaper in there. They was like, let me go. He was like, go see it. Go get it out. I was scared. I was shaking. I was like,
did you get it out?
Yeah, I got it out because he knew what I was doing.
Why didn't you grab a piece of mail or something?
I should have did that. I didn't even think. I was in 4th grade. So I gave it to him. He tried to contain his laughter. He was like, go take every single one of them. He lied, said he was on the phone with the police. He was like,
yo, why did everybody's parents say, I'm calling 911 on you?
Like, I'm calling
and you would cry so hard. Please.
The police didn't scare me as bad. And he was
They scared me.
as he was like, I'm going to call your mom. I was like, because my dad never hit me. My mom did.
Oh, yeah.
So he was like, I'm calling your mom. When my mom got there, I was quiet as a mouse in the church. Literally, she did not know till years later. We told her when I was an adult.
He didn't snitch.
He didn't snitch. My dad was a real one for that.
I think the only like menace, well, not the only menace thing, but like a menace, super menace thing that I did. You remember they used to have, well, I think they still do. They have the goldfish at Petco and they're hella cheap. Like the little feeder ones, whatever.
Remember they sold them at Walmart?
Yeah, you can get a big ass bag of like goldfish for like, I think like $1 back then or something hella cheap. Me and my homegirl, we're in 6th grade at this point. We walk to Petco, get hella goldfish and release them in our apartment's pool. And they all die instantly because of the chlorine. And people were like, why is there dead fish in the pool? And it was us. And we used to,
she's a murderer.
Right. We used to leave crazy notes on like our neighbors' like doors, like in 5 days, you're going to die. Like just weird shit. Weird stuff.
You know what else from my childhood that I remember a lot? My older sister, Dawn, she used to like make me fight people all the time.
Like, go Chy, fight,
go
Chy.
fight. So she used to do this thing. Like I remember one of my friends, Rihanna, like we got into it on the bus or whatever, and I'm telling my sister about it, obviously, because I'm gonna tell her everything. She's like, well, there's only one thing to do, fight about it. And so
what, your sister said that? I'm crying.
So I remember we went, because everybody in the neighborhood, you know, like it's a smaller neighborhood. It was a regular neighborhood. But she was like, we walk into the back, and I remember her putting a leaf on both of our shoulders, and I'm like, this is so
your sister?
My sister she was like, first one to knock it off. I used to be fight. Oh my God, I feel horrible. I used to beat my nephew's ass when I was younger.
Oh my God, my little brother, I used to pick on my little brother and beat him.
That's low-key how I learned how to fight.
One time my aunt like really beat my ass though and was like, quit fucking with him.
Yeah, no.
I used to pick on him bad.
She used to lock us in the room and be like, now fight.
Yeah.
I'm horrible for that.
I remember when like my younger brother like became like a grown ass man and I tried to press him for something and he like low-key bucked up on me and I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
It always comes a time. Dante did the same thing to me. I was just like, and you know, I really used to beat him really bad. I remember one time I called him and I cried. I was like, because I used to like uppercut. I used to bust him in the, like I used to really be like whooping his ass. And he would get me too. He would have some times, but I'm like 2-3 years older than him. So I would be.
I used to for sure pick on G like OD. I wonder, I can't remember what I would pick on him about, but honestly, I was a mean kid. Like I was just like a, I don't know. I was
forced to fight.
Yeah, I was an odd child.
Wait, are y'all liking the questions?
Are you guys liking the questions? It's getting us off into some story time tangents, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Yeah. So let us know if you guys like these little questions for like a little segment. But let's see. Biggest drunken mistake? I have too many to count. Honestly. Yeah. I have done a lot of embarrassing stuff.
Me too.
I think mostly the things that I have done the most like that I regret is probably cussing people out. And calling people that I have no business calling, texting people I have no business texting.
That's one thing.
I'll say crazy stuff.
Y'all, that is one thing she will do when she get a little liquor in her system. Honestly, even 2 glasses of wine. Yeah, she'll be like, I can't.
I'm bad. I'm so bad, and it's like my exes that like I've been with who like know me for real. They don't pay me no mind. But like when it's like a new guy and I do some drunk stuff, they're like, what in the world? Like, what? Like, I don't know how to deal with this. So I feel like that's another reason why I be recycling so much, because they just know how to deal with me. And no matter, I'll say some crazy off the wall, wild stuff, and they'll just be like, whatever. What are you doing? They just know I'm just a psycho.
No, my thing that I probably, when I'm drunk, I just get a little
what? Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a little. She gets a lot of wild. And I'm talking like she hops on bars everywhere we go, hops on really anything she possibly can, honestly. But that's why it's so fun. And we have so much fun when we go out together. That's why we can just go out by ourselves and have a grand ball, because we're going to just do way too much.
Yeah, we're going to do way too much. We're going to have we're going to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good time. But I mean, I'm not an angry drunk either. So it's just like, if I get to that point, it's probably because somebody did to me.
Yeah. Okay, what does it mean if I have to ask my man every day if he brushed his teeth?
Gingivitis.
That means he's dirty, babe.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
That's nasty. Remember that one time where I was talking to that boy and I could smell that he had a cavity? Mm-hmm. And I was like, how am I going to tell him that his breath stinking to smell like he got a cavity? Y'all, I was thinking about that shit for 2 weeks. I was asking all of my friends, what do I do? How do I say it?
You know what's crazy? Okay, let me give you guys some game real quick. A lot of people, because I work in the club, so I have to bend over to hear people talk sometimes.
And you hear their breath? Smell.
I smell. It be so many people with funky ass breath. It is insane. Yeah. People do not brush properly. They don't brush long enough. They don't floss. I'm an advocate of flossing. They don't scrape their tongue at all. They don't use mouthwash. You need to it's literally multitude of things that you have to do in order. I'm all about scents and smells.
Yes.
And it's just like I have to
do funky breath.
I cannot do some stink ass breath. And it's a lot of people forget to floss.
Floss your teeth.
Floss your teeth. Even
floss.
If you have fake teeth, you have to floss your teeth. Floss. How are your teeth feeling right now?
My teeth are fine.
Oh, they're good?
I mean, my jaw ain't fine, but we'll get into that.
She got lockjaw.
I have TMJ. But no, yeah, honestly, the oral hygiene is a big thing for me. I cannot do the funky breath. Like, I have had guys want to like wife me, who do everything right, who everything is great, but if that breath is hot, and I tell you more than once, I'll give you a chance. You know, everybody has an off day. Everybody may have ate something or whatever. Even then, I feel like you could tell the difference between funky breath and just ate some food breath. Like, you know, that's fine. Just ate some food. It's like, okay, we just ate some food. Yeah, okay. But when it smells like shit in your mouth, it's like,
that cavity tooth smell.
That cavity tooth is nasty. Like, first of all, I floss my teeth 1 to 2 times a day.
Too.
Just because you have veneers does not mean that you do not floss. People think like, oh, you have veneers, you don't have to floss your teeth as much, and like you don't have to brush as much because like your teeth, quote unquote, aren't real. But you do. You know that one boy in LA, and oh my God, his breath used to smell like straight dookie.
Who?
And he's hella cute.
Who?
I think he got it fixed though.
Y'all know my 2 front teeth are fake.
Oh, they know because it's your contact picture in my phone. I posted the picture on accident.
I had asked this girl who was a dental assistant one time. I was like, can you tell my 2 front teeth are fake? She was like, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, I was like.
I've never been able to tell.
Thank you.
I would have never known if you didn't tell me. I swear.
I got him racing with my little nephew on a bike. I turned around. I was like, ha, I'm winning, fat ass, or something like that. I said something like that to him. I turned around, boom, hit the park truck.
Oh, that's how it happened?
And that was how it happened in 4th grade. And I'll never forget my sisters. 4th grade? My sisters were laughing at me because the first thing I said, how vain. I go in the mirror, my teeth are like
hella broken?
Yeah, hella broken. And I'm crying. I'm like, I'm so ugly. I look so ugly.
Wait, I have a question. So if they broke in 4th grade, did you have to get them redone to be bigger?
I got them.
Or did you just have them?
I had a little gap. So I would have grown up with a little bitty gap. So that's why they are a little.
What? So did you get those in 4th grade?
I got these. No.
You got those again.
I got these again. I got these at like 25.
Small, yeah, your teeth would be hella small in 4th grade.
No, so I remember like I remember they would like chip off sometime, and like we didn't grow up with like the dental plan wasn't that good. So I would have to like, I couldn't go back to the dentist all the time. So I would like have to super glue like my teeth back together. I remember one time, oh my God, at school, I bit into an apple. I know, and I shouldn't have did that with my two front teeth fake. And one of the little chipped tooth part of it came up in the apple. And I'm talking like nothing was going on. And my friend was like, Chy, your tooth. And then, you know, the boys was like, oh, snag a tooth, bitch. But I'm like, please stop talking about me like that.
Oh my God, that is traumatic.
Yeah.
Loki. Okay. Do you share your location with your friends?
Oh my God, we got into it with over that. No, not no more, because first of all, y'all don't need to be my business all the time. But I did at one point.
Yeah, we used to share locations, and then when we fell out, we quit sharing locations.
I know, right?
And we just haven't shared it again. But actually, I was gonna say today, bitches, take my location.
I'm not
give
sending
me
mine.
yours.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Not doing it no more.
What is the problem?
Because at the end of the
she's
day,
so weird. It's so annoying. Like, I have all my friends' locations except for my best friend. That is so weird.
No,
She's
it's
fucking
not.
weird. She's weird.
How is it weird?
No, you can't have my location.
Nobody has it anymore. I was so glad when I had a new phone and it like stopped doing it. I was like, ha, ain't nobody got it no more.
She's so weird, because if you get kidnapped, then you're gonna be your way into getting killed. So,
but that's not gonna happen.
I don't like when you have to ask me where I am. I don't like when you ask me how far are you. Asking me stupid questions that you should already know the answer to.
See, I get it for that. Would you share your location with your man?
Yeah. I've already shared my location with all my men. No, I'm just kidding. I've actually only shared my location with 2 guys before.
Really? Yeah.
And they'll share theirs, but
I shared it for a second with my relationship right now, but we stopped after a while, and because I got addicted. Like I'm looking at every single
like,
thing.
where
Like
he
I'm like,
at?
where you at now? What are you doing now?
Right.
Location ain't changed in 5 hours, but I'm checking
Right.
every 5 minutes. It just didn't make no sense for me.
No, I mean, I get that. Did I ever get addicted? No, I didn't get addicted, but if I thought something was like going on and like weird, I liked being able to look, honestly. But I'm fine with sharing locations. I don't really be doing anything, but I remember stop. Don't touch me. I remember I was talking to this boy and we did share locations, and like I didn't like him as much as he liked me, but I did share my location with him because he used to give me a lot of money. So anyways, so I was on some like ducking. Like I was with another dude.
So when you move in file?
But he wasn't my boyfriend. So I really could have been doing whatever I wanted, but I had to cut my location off and act like my phone died. I was with somebody else.
Yeah, that's too much.
I got
shit
back
to
home
do.
into the bed and FaceTime. I just woke up. I'm really a man.
up.
I'm really a man, y'all.
See, okay, so maybe I always answer the phone. I always answer my text. If I go a day without responding to something, that's how you know
Well,
somebody
if you
kidnapped
did
me.
go a day without responding, it would be too late and I wouldn't be able to rescue you because I don't have your location. So I don't know. Please,
might. You
everybody
never
in the
know.
comments, vote right now. Should Chy share her location with me? Say yes. She's so crazy. It's too much stuff that goes on in the world right now. You tripping off of me knowing that you're
At home,
at one of
probably.
the 2 places that you be at. Like, girl, what the hell? You act like you somewhere. Let me see.
I mean, we could probably end it off of that one.
You think so?
It's close.
Should we do advice? Do we have advice?
Oh, do we have an advice?
Let's do an advice. Let's close it up with an advice, guys. Sorry. We got a little carried away with the questions, but tell us if you liked it. Please let us know. This blue is cute on me.
It is cute. I actually was looking at that earlier. And it kind of still, even though we didn't match, we still complimented
We
it.
are complimenting. We look like a gender reveal.
Oh,
Ah.
I want to see what it is, like a gender reveal.
Hey. I'm going to do a gender reveal when I have a baby. Are you?
Yeah,
Some
I am.
people aren't
Yeah.
into it. Some people aren't into gender
I would do something simple though. Like, oh, wait, aren't you supposed to be doing your homegirl gender reveal?
She's not doing a gender reveal no more. She found out what it is.
Oh, she did?
We're not excited about it.
Dang, what is it? Is it
We
me?
are
Is it me or
excited
you?
about it. Huh?
Is it me or you?
It's me.
Oh, that's cute.
I know, but we wanted a girl. But it's cool. We both were like, ugh, we still are happy, I guess. I'm going to be one of those moms who's like, has an attitude that goes viral for having an attitude about not being happy about the gender. I don't care. But actually, I don't really care what I get either. I don't care.
No, I want a boy. So I'm not going to be sad publicly, but in the inside, if I
think
have
that
a
for
girl.
the first one, I'm not going to care. But if I have another baby, I don't want the same one. I want a boy and a girl. So then I would be sad. What's the advice?
Hey, y'all, I'm asking for advice on my burner since me and my man have each other's socials. We've been together for going on 2 years and live together. He treats me so good, romantic, and takes care of me, money-wise. But sometime in the beginning of the year, I found another girl biker shorts in our laundry.
In the beginning of the year?
In the beginning of the year, yeah, like in January probably. In the beginning of the year, I found another girl biker shorts in our laundry. And at first, I didn't trip about it, and I just threw them out because I thought maybe it was his sister's or something. She ended up saying they weren't hers. But a couple weeks ago, I found a thong in our laundry. Neither of us ever have had anyone sleep over. And all the homegirls that I have hung out with said the thong wasn't theirs. I showed them all a picture of them, and they looked cheap and had mileage. I confronted him, and he denies cheating, and my intuition believes he isn't cheating, but at the same time, I'm questioning if I'm just being delulu. I go through his phone time to time, randomly, to make sure he's being loyal, and I never catch him talking to anyone, but I don't know if I should ignore it. Unless that man is a cross-dresser, you should not ignore that.
Yeah, I think that's a little odd.
That's odd.
Do they live together?
She didn't say that's all she said. I'm sure
Well,
they do.
if it's in the laundry, then they probably live together.
And who washing the clothes? Like, how is that in the laundry? How are you and what girl, even if she is gonna stay over at a man's house, gonna leave? First of all,
but if they live together, how would a girl even be there long enough to leave some biker shorts and some panties?
Yeah, I mean, well, you found stuff at a guy's place before. Oh, but y'all weren't living together?
What did I find?
Remember you said you found a girl's whole overnight stay bag in his closet?
Oh yeah, we weren't living together though.
No, first of all, I don't. If this is a guy that I'm dealing with or just going over to his house to have sex and I'm leaving, I'm not leaving my panties because I discharge. They might have a little discharge. You don't discharge. I know that is TMI, but you don't be discharging.
No, this coochie is not normal.
You know what I can't stand when girls be like, "I'm wet all the time." Bitch, that is discharge.
No,
please.
For real. That really is though. But yeah, no, that's weird, girl. Pay attention. I mean, come on now. 1 + 1 = 2. Come on now. Let's use our thinker, ladies. Let's get some better advice. I don't want you guys to ask us extremely obvious things.
Yeah, because that's a little.
Is there nothing better?
That's good.
That advice sucked. You chose that.
It was the first one. I didn't want to read it all.
All right, y'all, please subscribe to the Patreon. By the time this video comes out, we're going to have been to the Bay Area, and we're going to have a whole, probably multiple vlogs in the Bay. So please go check it out, y'all. We're going to go see what it's doing in the Bay.
And I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Bye.